Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Danny, and today we are visiting Dubrovnik. I have been blessed with such beautiful bus rides. I had to show y'all some footage because honestly, just showing up to Dubrovnik in itself is already a nice little treat. And then getting to Dubrovnik, it's very touristy, but it's well deserved. And I understand why it's like that because it was a very beautiful city. Language is Croatian, the currency is the euro. Overall, during my stay, the weather was pretty sporadic. I had a couple pleasant days. It said it was gonna rain and it didn't rain too bad, but it did rain at some points. It even poured. And there was a lightning storm or a storm with intense lightning. Yeah, it was a lot. So I did hear that the weather could be a bit, different. So make sure you're planning accordingly, checking the schedule and checking the weather app before you go on your adventure. And make sure you do a little research so you don't spend too much of a pretty penny while you're in Dubrovnik. I had learned that people are allowed to walk the walls. I showed up here, I didn't know anything, y'all. So when I got here, I found out, okay, there are walls keeping the old town in. Everybody likes to walk them. Here's the thing. You can pay the same price to see almost everything as you would for like one or two attractions. So instead of getting charged separately, definitely look into the pass, okay? It also will include some transportation for you. I am traveling down the coast of Croatia, so I started with Zagreb, Zadar, Split. I would say Dubrovnik has been the more pricier one for me, but I stayed outside of Old Town and I ate outside of Old Town too. Y'all, if you also want to do dinner on a boat in Dubrovnik, that is an option. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Danny, and today we are in Dubrovnik. Oh my goodness. First time Dubrovnik, Croatia. Very excited. I'm going to explore. About to go out today. I showed y'all a little bit while I was out, but this is the view. If you can get a place with a view, that'd be really great. We're gonna go to Old Town today, which I already heard is more expensive. I think that's the general theme when you go to like the city center, the Old Town, the squares, all that good stuff. But yeah, I do think it's a bit pricier, but we are here. It's beautiful. Some parts of Game of Thrones is filmed here, or was filmed here. So if you see anything familiar, feel free to shout it out in the comments below. I'm not gonna do like a specific Game of Thrones search. They do have tours as well for that if you were interested. Yeah, that's it. We're in Dubrovnik. I'm excited. So far, comfy, walking distance, everything almost, I think. And they got buses, all that good stuff, transport. I believe Uber and Bolt is here. Let me double check real quick. Yes, you are good to go. You are good to go with Uber and Bolt, and you can get a boat ride, have dinner on the boat ride if you're interested. I saw those yesterday's dinner and a cruise type of thing, whole bunch of goodies. So I'm excited to get started. I'm going to head to Old Town today. If I'm able to take a hike to go see the city from a distance, I will, but I'm not gonna force it. The view here was beautiful. I took the bus because I'm traveling down Croatia. The views are gorgeous. The hills are a little nerve-wracking. We did see a car accident. Be careful if you're driving or renting a car or just on the bus, buckle up. That's all. It's been gorgeous so far. So I will see y'all when we get to Old Town. Oh man. So I got myself a quick little breakfast at the store, croissant and a coffee, and I am walking to Old Town. I actually figured out how to navigate the buses and they were pretty easy to use. You could speak to the drivers or you could read the little maps on the station. If you're trying to use something like Google, don't be surprised if you're not able to find any information, but ask around and they were happy to navigate. As I always say, I'm never entitled to English, but I was able to get by with it just fine. I would recommend, biggest tip, bring your walking shoes. All right, Dubrovnik is a city. Oh my goodness, there are steep stairs, lots of them. All right, there are little quaint alleyways that are really beautiful, and you're gonna do a lot of walking if you're in Old Town. There's a lot of people. It was very crowded. Right now we're on the way there, and this is nothing. There's a couple hills and windy turns, but when you get to Old Town, you got some walking to do, especially if you decide to walk the walls. I did a hike instead to a high vantage point, and I think that was well worth it. You could also take a cable car or a bus, or if you're feeling adventurous, you could zip line your way down. Also, it was very windy while I was in Dubrovnik. I believe this affects cable car availability. Can y'all hear me? Dang, it's pretty out here. If you look closely, you'll see fort there. So we discovered this area by accident. We were looking at the fortresses around, all the forts and stuff, and we were like, how high can we get so we could see that view of Dubrovnik that you see when you look it up on the internet? And we were able to get there. Be very careful with the waves though. They could be intense. Do us both a favor and make sure your shoes have a grip because the waves are crashing against the wall and wetting the ground.
Hey y'all, what's up? So if you want, you can climb the castle walls, or you can go like there's a pathway to get to the fort, and yes, you could pay to get in, but you can also stand right up here where you can get a really pretty view. When you look up Dubrovnik, this is what you see. And yeah.
Because all the tours, they are like day tours. The other side are more open. Felt great.
Yeah, I felt a drop as well. Hopefully it doesn't.
Now we can do the acrobats.
Yeah, no, for sure. Those are my favorite. There's like 3 different colors of blue out there. Look at the basketball hoop. Y'all be careful, these waves are very aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm your first subscriber.
Yeah. Nice.
This is nice, oh my gosh. You said no what? Thank you.
Don't mind the background dialogue. I had the pleasure of hanging out with another world traveler and content creator, and we walked, y'all. We let curiosity lead the way, and we stumbled across a few cliff bars slash restaurants. This was really cool. You could find a door in the wall, really a hole in the wall actually, and you go inside and bam, you have an entire sitting area, vibe, ambiance, people are relaxing. We found 2 of those. The first one we were like, wow, this is really cool. The second one we were like, okay, you know what, let's actually stop for a drink because this is pretty nice. And the prices weren't too miserable. The streets were so scenic. You could stand at any center point in the middle of like an intersection, look in any direction, you're seeing mountains, houses, the water. It was such a beautiful view in all directions. Highly recommend. I also had the pleasure of trying burek for the first time. I got like spinach and cheese. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Apparently it's a popular snack in the Balkans. I had to show y'all a little something because I know I didn't eat out too much for my Croatia vlogs, but there are plenty of places to sit, eat, relax, drink, enjoy, all of that. And make sure you check the hours of places so you don't get caught up with the times. That way you can plan your trip accordingly.
Yep.
So we go this way.
A lot of cities have combo tickets and passes, but it's easy to forget when you're traveling. But I would really stress this because like I said, you could save a lot of money. You could see the walls, fortresses, different museums, transportation, discounts, all of it. Anyways, we skipped the walls and we are going to go to a higher vantage point.
We're not even at the top. Oh my goodness. I'll show y'all more at the top. Wow. Y'all, we're climbing up to the view. There's a cable car there. There's a center. But the hike is mesmerizing. Oh my goodness. I will see y'all at the top. Y'all, she got the post-hike glow. You see it? Y'all, look at the angle this cable car is. Hold on, wait, let me slow down so y'all can see it. And it goes, I guess, somewhere in the city. That's the whole city we walked today. And the gates, it was all up in there. Yeah. Ah, that's steep. Due to the weather, I don't think it's up right now, but that angle is crazy. Those are the castle walls you can walk. Okay, it's funny, I'll talk to you.
When we got to the top, we also saw cars, so I believe you could drive up here, but honestly, the hike offered multiple uncensored views of Dubrovnik. I think it was well worth it. I feel like I actually had a better view from where I was at on the hike coming up. Also, make sure you go down before it gets dark because the path gets tricky after that.
Can y'all see it? Oh, there y'all can go see it. Hold on. Oh yeah, y'all wait. Never mind. They got these things, y'all. Oh yeah, this is perfect.
Also, there is a restaurant up here. Somebody we passed on the way up said that there's a $10 coffee and it's definitely worth it. If you are feeling expensive and you're trying to enjoy that coffee, go for it. But we just brought our own snacks and we just relaxed. Also, there are some cheap sandwich shops in Old Town too. Anyways, that's the day.
Hey, I just got a bus ticket for 24 hours. Okay, the bus is out here and available. You are able to get the 24-hour bus ticket at this kiosk. I believe it was like $5. And yeah, or you could pay €2 on the bus, which is more. Or if you get it at like a newspaper stand, it's a bit cheaper, like $1 or something. Yeah. Maybe there'll be some steps along the way. Yes.
Welcome to another day in my Dubrovnik vlog, and we are going to the beach today. We found a really cool beach that was actually a cave beach, but unfortunately we were not able to access it, so we decided to go to another one that was nearby, just outside of Old Town, just a short little walk, and it was nice. Be mindful these are pebble beaches as well, so you might want to invest in some water shoes and bring the right supplies you might need, but overall it was beautiful.
What's up, y'all? We're heading to the beach, but we're on the other side of, I think maybe one of the exits of Old Town. Oh, oh man.
Sun is ready.
Ah, okay.
But this is not. Wow, the waves. That would be fun.
Oh, oh my gosh. Yeah. Y'all, if you come to this beach, you gotta pay to wash your feet.
For those of you wondering how the rest of my trip went, it was phenomenal. We finished up our day at the beach. It was so lovely. Later this night, I'm not going to show y'all, but we went to this cool like tavern bar place, had a couple of drinks, also got ice cream as well. But that was pretty much it. It's very crowded. It's a very touristy city, but it is beautiful. And I must say that the hype it gets is well deserved. Thank you for watching.